What's up, guys? Shawnee Dogs here, and slow your roll. I already know that you're typing out your comment after you saw that intro. Bro, what are you doing? Infinite Warfare, you're telling me that's the best Call of Duty? Just go look at the reveal trailer. Look at all the dislikes. Wait, hold on. Hear me out. Let me hit you up with the logic and reasoning. Also, if you are thinking about leaving hate comments, I would not recommend, as you're going to get hounded, because most of my subscribers played Infinite Warfare throughout its entire life cycle. It's a game that I played extensively throughout all 365 days since its release. This is the throwback video I was playing with my boy Chapin. I don't do Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday. It's Wednesday, my boys. And we're here to look back on the good old days. If you hear Chapin in the background, my bad. I had my game chat and his voice in the same channel. So if the game chat's super low, it's because I needed him to be super low as well. He was cursing a little bit. He got mad. He didn't drop a nuke this game. I ended up going 49-0. At the end, it's going to say 49-1 because my nuke killed me. Spoiler alert. I got the deatomizer strike. I don't know what was up. I just decided to hop on Infinite Warfare one day. We played around 10 games or so, and every single game, I kid you not, at least one or both of us dropped a nuke. It was absolutely ridiculous. After we played like those 9 or 10 games, Chapin's like, yo, why don't we hop on Infected? We played one game on this same map, and we both dropped nukes. It was just one of the most fun Call of Duty experiences I've had, and it brought back so many good memories and reminded me that this is the Call of Duty I've had the most fun playing ever. That might seem outlandish to some of you considering all of the hate that this game got and still gets to this very day. The reveal trailer for the game, it is the second most disliked video on all of YouTube. I don't think this game was the most technically sound. Obviously, it had its issues at launch, where basically the main issues, there were no leaderboards or like the emblem editor until maybe 2 or 3 months down the road. But the core gameplay, it is smooth as butter. The only other issue that this game really had is that for the first week, there were some party up issues where it made it very difficult or near impossible to party up with your friends. But actually playing the gameplay at its core, at a multiplayer standpoint, this game is phenomenal. The controls are just so fluid. You can chain movements, go wherever you want on the map. Everything is up to you as the player. It is all up to your gun skill, the movements that you make, what you decide to do in your gunfights. The score streaks are good. There aren't any random inconsistencies. I could sit here and play this game all day without getting bored. Now we compare that, let's say, to, I don't know, the newest Call of Duty out, COD World War II. We have a launch where the game was literally unplayable at launch for the first couple of hours. First few days, servers were down most of the time. There were a lot of problems. I've come to realize that the most fun I've had playing Call of Duty is actually on the newer titles, Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, not because they are jetpacking Call of Duties. That literally has nothing to do with it. I could care less if I drop nukes all day on these jetpacking Call of Duties because there's a larger skill gap. That's not a deciding factor. The main reason why I enjoyed these games so much, it's that buttery smoothness that I mentioned before, the consistencies. You can know what to expect, and it's gonna happen 99.9% of the time. And the flow of the game, which encompasses everything from the score streaks, the weapon balancing, the maps, that is silky smooth as well. It is just very well thought out and put together, and I enjoy it. I think the saying definitely applies here, where you don't know what you got until it's gone. We take so many things for granted. The nice, good operational servers, the good gunfights, hit registration, the flow, the score streaks. These are all like basic factors that we expect to have in the game. If they're there, we don't say anything, but if they're not there, we are definitely going to complain. If you hop on the Call of Duty World War II subreddit, pretty much every post on there, it's someone complaining about some missing element to the game or just something that they did wrong or could have taken in another direction. Am I saying that Call of Duty World War II is a bad game? Not by a long shot. I think it has a lot of potential. There's just many issues that need to be fixed that we haven't experienced in a long time. Infinity Ward and Treyarch, they're the ones who developed Black Ops 3 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. They've been around for ages. They've switched off every year developing each of these Call of Duties, with the exception of Advanced Warfare. That's the only title that Sledgehammer Games has under its belt. and Call of Duty World War II was a massive undertaking. Honestly, it's not really even surprising that COD World War II has all of these issues that weren't apparent in the last few COD titles because they were from different developers. These guys have been around the block, and it really shows. I've played every Call of Duty for hundreds, if not thousands of hours each, and I can tell you both Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, they are just the best titles in terms of smooth and consistent gameplay, and that is why I consider them to be the best Call of Duties, Infinite Warfare being the best, just because I like the movement system over Black Ops 3, but that also comes down to preference. So you can say what you want, you could say this game's trash, you're probably getting destroyed and you have a 0.2 KD. It is what it is, but I wanted to revisit this game. It definitely deserved it. I'm sure you guys who have been subbed for a long time, you're feeling the nostalgia right now with the nuke going off, but I want to say one last important thing. I really need your opinion, so please put it down below in the comments. If you guys remember, I got the atomizer strikes for subs, whether that was through the notification squad or for supporters of the channel on my Patreon page, but I wanted to bring that back for Call of Duty World War II. The one thing, it's that you don't get a cool animated calling card for dropping a nuke like you did in Infinite Warfare. The animation really isn't that cool, and for your average player, it takes a lot of grinding just to unlock. So you have to prestige every single one of your divisions. So instead, I'm thinking of helping you guys out in ranked play, because that is something that's very difficult in COD World War II. And when you make it into those upper divisions, gold, platinum, diamond, and even masters, you unlock special rewards at the end of the season, depending on what division you're in. And these items will be exclusive to ranked play. So let me know if you guys think that's a good idea. I would definitely do that. And I could also add live commentaries in my videos where I showcase the best game on that particular person's account. And it would make for some exciting, juicy gameplay for you guys to watch. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, a bad idea, or maybe you have some alternate suggestion. I'm all ears, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It has been a nice, beautiful throwback on Infinite Warfare. I will be revisiting this game maybe like once or twice a month. So if you enjoyed and you want to see more Infinite Warfare, please be sure to drop a like. Comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have. And as always, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new for some more great videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.